Hello students, I am Kinjal Parmar. Welcome back to the video lecture series of microprocessor and microcontroller. Today we will discuss ADC, DAC and sensor interfacing with AVR. So let's start with ADC. ADC, that means analog to digital converters. Analog to digital converters are among the most widely used device for data acquisition. Digital computer use binary values, but in the physical world everything is analog, that means continuous. A physical quantity is converted to electrical or says, that means in a voltage or current form using a device called a transducer. Transducer are also referred to as a sensors. So this physical quantity can be converted into a continuous signal by this sensors, and this continuous signal can be converted into digital form for processing by means of analog to digital converter. This analog to digital converters use this sensors. Sensors are for temperature, velocity, pressure, light and many other natural quantities produced an output, that is voltage or current. Therefore, an analog to digital converter is to translate the analog signal to digital number so that the microcontroller can read and process them. So to process the data, first sensor sends the physical quantity and it convert into a voltage or current form, and then this continuous voltage or current signals can be converted into digital form to be done a processing by microcontroller. This 8-bit ADC can be referred like this. It sends analog input and gives a binary output. It starts the conversion, so it has a start of conversion, then reference voltage over here to convert this analog input in a binary output. So this is a 8-bit ADC, that means analog to digital converter. 8MEGA32 has also inbuilt ADC. So let's discuss about 8MEGA32 ADC features. So this 8MEGA32 has a 10-bit ADC. It has 8 analog input channel, 7 differential input channel and 2 differentiate input channel with optional gain of 10 and 200. The converted output binary data is held by 2 special function resistor called ADC CL, that means ADC low byte, ADC high byte, that means A to D converter or A to D result low, A to D result high. So this converted binary output can be stored by this ADC resistors. So this 8MEGA32 has another features that because of the ADC-H and ADC-CL resistor, it gives a 16-bit and ADC data output is only 10-bit wide. So 6 bits are basically unused out of this 16. These 3 options are available for reference voltage V reference. V reference can be connected to a VCC, that means analog VCC, or to internal 2.56 voltage reference, or to the external A reference, that means analog reference pin. Then the conversion time is dictated by the crystal frequency connected to XTL pins and the ADPS02 bit. Crystal frequency can be connected, or then according to crystal frequency conversion time can be calculated with these 2 pins and with these bits. Here this ADC are connected like this in a 8 mega. So in 8 mega there is a AV reference, ground and AVCC like this. So these pins are connected like this. So it can perform a analog to digital converter by means of 8MEGA32 LM32 microcontroller. This 8MEGA32 controllers are basically first used to sense some data. So here we have a next sensors. Transducer converts physical data such as the temperature, light intensity, flow and speed to electrical signals. Depending on the transducer, the output produced is in the form of voltage, current, resistance or capacitance. For example, temperature is converted to electric signal using a transducer called thermistor, or says using temperature sensor. A thermistor responds to a temperature changes by changing a resistance, but its response is not linear. So this thermistor is basically used to sense the temperature, and there are also other types of sensors which can perform varieties of sensing tasks. Here we have two types of temperature sensor, LM34 temperature sensors and LM35 temperature sensors. These sensors of LM34 series are the precision integrated circuit temperature sensor whose output voltage is linearly proportional to the Fahrenheit temperature. LM34 requires no external calibration because it is internally calibrated. Its outputs are 10 millivolt for each degree of Fahrenheit temperature. So this is a LM34 temperature sensor. Next is the LM35 temperature sensor. The LM35 series sensor are precision integrated circuit temperature sensor whose output voltage change is linearly proportional to the Celsius temperatures. LM34 requires no external calibrations because it is internally calibrated, and its outputs are 10 millivolt for each degree of centigrade temperature. So this is LM34 temperature sensor. Now here this LM34 or 35 sensors can be interfaced with AVR. The A2D has 10-bit resolution with a maximum 1024 steps, and the LM34 or LM35 produce 10 millivolt for every degree of temperature change. For the step size of a 10 millivolt, the V out will be 10 to 40 millivolt, that means 10.24 volt for a full scale output. This is not the acceptable even though the maximum temperature sensed by the LM34 is 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and the highest output of the A2D is 3000 millivolt, or says 3 volt. So this interfacing of AVR can be done like this. Here 8MEGA32, and this can be connected with ADC like this. So here this LM34, that means either LM34 or 35 temperature sensors are connected over here. This LM34 or 35 can be look like this, bottom view of this package and top view of this package. So here there is a VCC, ground and V out. VCC, ground and V out, 3 pins are connected over here. So VCC can be connected with VCC, V out can be connected to measure the outputs, and ground is connected for grounding purpose. So this is a sensor interfacing with AVR. This sensor interfacing can AVR have this kinds of program. This program reads the sensor and display it on a port D. So to do this, include this 8MEGA32 library, then make a port D as output, and then make a port A as output. As we read or says we connect this sensor to the A2D converter sides. Okay, so at the ADC we connect our this device LM34 or LM35 like this. So after making port A as an input for ADC, it enables the ADC like this by activating this ADCS-RA resistor. So enables the ADC and select this clock frequency with pre-scale of 128 to transfer a data. Then connect this 2.56 V reference and ADC 0 single-ended. So for that there is a AD mux, this just for connecting a 2.56 internal data. Then start a conversion. So it sends the physical quantity and then it is sent to the port D. So these all are the for sensing temperature sensor output and then sent to port D like this. So this is a center interfacing with AVR in assembly. Now this is the same program of a sensor interfacing with AVR for temperature sensing in a C. So make a D output, A is a input, then generalize the values for selecting ADC for internal voltage supply of a 2.56 and write all the ADC resistors like this, and then check for the conversion. So here start the conversion, then wait for end of conversion. So after end of conversion it sends the data, and whatever the sensing the data it sends to a port D. So this is how this sensor can interface with AVR and capture the data and send to ports. Now next we have a DAC. The digital to analog converter is a device widely used to convert digital information into analog signal. There are two methods of creating a DAC, which is binary weighted and R2R ladder type. The vast majority of integrated circuit DAC, including MC1408 or says DAC 0808, the use the R2R method because it can achieve a much higher degree of precision. So this IC use R2R method to convert digital information into analog format. This digital informations can be converted into analog information. The first criteria for judging a DAC is its resolution, which is a function of the number of the binary input. The common ones are 8, 10 and 12 bits DAC. The number of data bits input decide the resolution of DAC because the number of analog output level is equal to the 2 raised to n, where n is a number of data bits or input lines. So therefore an 8 input DAC such as the DAC 0808 provide 256 discrete voltage or a current levels output in a DAC. This DAC can be look like this digital inputs, and this digital inputs can be converted into analog output form by means of voltage reference, and then this read and write pins are used over here. So this is a 8-bit DAC. Now DAC can be interfaced with 8MEGA32 and it can be connected like this for interfacing or says to sense the data in a digital form and convert into analog form like this. By this kinds of circuitry 8MEGA32 can be interfaced with DAC. Now here this DAC is converted like this, and it has a program like this for generating a staircase RAM. So just make a port B as a output, then increment the values of this F. So initially F, then 0, 1, 2, 3 up to so on, and this value is sent to port B, and again it will no operations this knob generates a delay, and then it will again jump over here. So 1, 2, 3 and it will count so on. So this is for generating a staircase stamp or this generate a staircase output for a digital to analog informations. So this is how normal step RAM is generated for analog informations. Now here next the same program in C, define a counter, then make a port B as output, then while 1 is equal here wait, then port B is equals to I, so it will continue I plus plus, so it will continue I is equals to 0, 1, 2 and so on. So this is also generating a stair step RAM for a DAC. Thank you.